Alright, so how y'all doing today? Just out here enjoying nature. You know, at the park, got a little pond over there. You know what I'm saying? A little more. Anywho. So what I wanna share the type of warfare I've been going through. I've been going through this, I guess you could call it dream warfare. I've been going through this dream warfare for a long time. But it really amped up in like February of this year. Right? So like I'm gonna share some of the dreams and some of the things that they were doing and the people who are associated with it. This is family, friends, hardly any strangers. But majority is family on my mama's side. And a sibling on my daddy's side. As far as the friends go, I ain't really had no friends like actually like attack me or anything, but like it's the things I see that they do, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna try to keep them in order, but I doubt I will. But let's see. So the main suspects, the main suspects that have been targeting me in my dreams has been my mother, my auntie, my uncle, aunties, I should say, up to 3 aunties, my uncle, my sister on my mama's side, and my sister on my daddy's side. So like I had this one dream where, let me see which one I want to share. Okay, for one, it took me a while to realize that I was being attacked because for a minute I really wasn't awakened to what was going on. Like I said, when you dream of people, you dream of them for a reason, right? But I kept dreaming about these certain people like for like 2 months straight. It was like back to back. Like they were in like almost every dream I had. They were in every dream. So it's like knowing what I know today, they've been trying to like, I want to say, infiltrate my dreams. They've been trying to like do magic on me in my dreams. Y'all gotta bear with me because this is tough for me to like really talk about this, but I've been pushed to like expose this, so I'm exposing it. But like it was one dream where I was like, going along with the dream, but I noticed my mom come in, right? She had like a black hoodie on, just I was in a house and she just casually walked in the front door, right? I was in the bathroom. And I noticed she had like casually walked in, right? But she was like kind of standing in the background, like, like not trying to be seen or not really interacting with my dream. And so it got to the point in my dream where something was going on and I was like trying to like, get up out of there and get ghosts. And I had threw something at her, like gave her something and was like, come on, you gotta go. And it hit her and she was just like, like just looked at it like it was nothing, right? And so we go outside, and I'm on a bike, and I'm like riding away, but someone told me to stop and look behind me. So when I look behind me, I seen like a white light, as if like it was like a white light, and like something was like finna come down, but she was like looking up at this white light. Okay, and then I ended up waking up after that. So at that time, I didn't know what that meant, right? So whenever dang, whenever I came to like realization of what was going on, I believe she was like trying to get into my Cashapp records, right? Cause it's like, why else would she be like, on the low, snooping around in my dream and stuff, kind of seeing like what's going on and things like that. And yeah, so that was that one. And then, I mean, y'all, it's been so many dreams, like, and some of them I remember, some of them I don't. But like the one, like when I say it's been like some real life attempts on me, like almost like attempts to where they would try to take my life in the dream too. And it'd be crazy because I've had dreams where spiritual hitman's been tried to get me, set up by an uncle. Like it's so much, bro. Like it was one dream where it was my mom and one of my aunties, right? And I was like, in this dream, I was like hopping through windows, right? But at first, it started out with me, like, I don't know, I was like in these apartments or something, and I noticed her, she was in the same thing, black hoodie, whatever. And, I'm looking, and I noticed she was following me. So, like, at this point, I be trying to, like, shake her off of me, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm running, and I finally just decide to fly. Like, I'm just gonna fly away type stuff. So I get up, I fly, and I look behind me, and I could have swore she said, like, Keyston, or, like, something like that. Like, she was, like, chasing me down. And so I end up going through, like, another window, right? Okay, so this time I'm in a whole apartment. And I noticed that, while I'm in this apartment, I become aware. I start lucid dreaming, right? And so I'm moving like to room, and my auntie is following me. Like, the way she following me is like she's watching me to make sure I'm not trying to like leave. Like, I'm not trying to dip off throughout the window, right? And so I go off in the kitchen, and something in the kitchen like really just like made me like wake up, right? And she's at the stove, and there's a big old silver pot, a deep one, and she's like mixing something, right? I don't know what's in the pot, but she's just staring at it, and she's looking at me, watching me or whatever. And so I don't know what I said or what I did, but she stopped mixing, and she took that pot, and she tried to, like, whatever was in it, she tried to like throw it on me. But when she did that, I instantly said backfired, right? I said backfired. Nothing came out the pot. I said backfired. And so that's when I was like, I gotta go. So I took off running, went out a window in the room, and as I'm going to the window, that's when my mom pulled up. Well, not pulled up, but she came, and she took a broom, like a long ass broom, and she took the broom and tried to like block me from going through the window. But I ended up going through the window anyways, right? Oh, wait, back up. She came in there with the pot, right? After I ran out the kitchen, she came in there with a pot and tried to throw it on me, and I said backfire, and like she kind of like act like she was trying to pour it on her head, but nothing came out. And so then I tried to go through the window. She tried to block me with the broom, and I got out the window, and like I was finna take off, and when she came out, I took off flying, and she took that same broom and she sat on it like a witch, right? Her face was green, and before she could take off, she just fell flat on the ground, boom. And she was like, hey, Like, oh, so wicked, which, yeah.